hello? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Weedy womp 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 a doodle. Wiggity womp doodle. There ain't no rest for the wicked, y'all. And they are nihilists. The only thing that brings them meaning is doing evil. The only thing that brings them meaning in their life, they're so fucking rotten. That the only thing that brings them a sense of purpose is committing acts of absolute fucking insanity like this. Oh man, it just showed up. It just showed up. No, it's gone now. It's gone. It is gone. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, all this shit, what the fuck is up with this? Why is every single reel sexual? Or like on the cusp of an exhibition of a young girl who's like my daughter's age. Everything. It's fucking evil, man. It's fucking evil. Every fucking thing is fucking evil everywhere. Gonna burn it down? Burn it to the ground. No, I saw a that's funny. I gotta get back to it. Douglas. This to me is sick. Well, it's not sick. I don't know. Here's the thing. The likelihood that the Kansas Bureau of Investigation is completely taken by organized criminals is very high. That the entire Kansas Bureau of Investigation, the entire establishment, and all you need is one bad apple at the top, just like the FBI. All you need is one or two super evil guys, and everything going down the chain, everything, down the torrent, down the waterfall, is doing the bidding of the evil fucking maniacs at the top. Which is why, if you're going to be in a position of power, you should have a fucking tracking device on you, and you should be streamed. This is my idea. If you're going to be in a position of power, you should have the utmost best intentions for all humanity, period. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Kumbaya, I'm the same hippie motherfucker that I've always been. Imagine all the people doing all the right things, complete 100% justice. Okay. The fact that we don't see even an attempt to guide society in that direction is an indication, especially with all the technology that we now have, is a potent indication that the people at the top are bloody fucking evil. They, again, can use the technology to pinpoint individuals who went to the capital of their nation on January 6, 2021 to defend democracy. They can pinpoint them, their presence in Washington, D.C., and arrest them based on that location tracking. But they can't find human traffickers. They can't find missing, quote unquote, missing girls, beautiful girls who go missing. Can't find them. It's a bloody fucking mystery. You can find an American patriot lightning quick, but these two girls, that's a goddamn mystery. Who the fuck even has the slightest clue? The slightest fucking clue as to where they might have gone. Might they have been kidnapped and sold to a millionaire or a billionaire in organized crime? Is that a possibility? Is it? Imagine. It bothers me that they don't line up. I don't care. Imagine. So Terence McKenna used to say that the world is stranger. He was quoting somebody else, but it was a common theme for him to say that the world is stranger than we can suppose. Well, my experience over the past 5 years is that it's not just strange, but it's evil. So the thoughts entering my mind today were quite simple. If the world is stranger than we can suppose, it is far more evil than we can imagine. How much can we imagine? I can imagine, because of my experience with interacting with the Kansas Bureau of Investigation after I posted the image of George Floyd with a noose around his neck, gladly, gleefully, and would do it again. How can you find an honest person? That's something you should really ask yourself, is what is the truth and who speaks the truth? Can you find in your life someone so honest as to say, I don't care about the word nigger, I don't care about your fucking taboos? You can look me in the eye and have an honest conversation. I don't gain anything. In fact, I lose notoriety and reputation by uttering taboo words like nigger and faggot, by saying them out loud. The purpose of doing so is to demonstrate a willingness to be honest and open and to let you in. Okay? I am the most honest person in my entire fucking story by leaps and bounds in ways that you cannot possibly imagine. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office being a subsidiary of the organized crime in Kansas, the organized criminals in the Kansas Bureau of Investigation, I would wager that these girls, they're where they are presently. Wait, is that the same girl? Is that the same girl? Why are there two? I can't tell. Anyway, these girls, that girl. If you want to get plural about it, coming for you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Kansas Bureau of Investigation .gov. It should be KBI.gov. It really should be, but it's not. They don't even have a fucking website, dude. How many government agencies don't have a fucking well-maintained website? Fucking criminals, dude. Preventing crime, my ass. You fucking faggots. Let's see, kansas.gov/KBI. Chris Kobach, a fucking nigger. The nigger of the fucking world. The niggerest of all faggot nigger fucks. Tony Mativi. I knew somebody who knew somebody. I once knew somebody who mingled with Chris Kobach. 6 degrees of separation is a legit thing. Missing people. Now I'm on victims assistance. I want to find where I went that one time where I was like, where the fuck are the missing persons? Maybe it was. Oh, I did have to go on Facebook. Tasty Police. Is it this one? 3 weeks ago. It's really fucking sad, but they do have to be indexed because there's hundreds upon thousands of them. Hundreds and hundreds and thousands and thousands. The ruling class, the richest and most powerful people on earth, order innocent children. They order them like the way that you order fries off of a fucking DoorDash. That's what the fucking Podesta emails were. Nobody fucking gives a shit. They use code names like pizza and hot dogs. Pizzagate. It's all fucking real. And your fucking mind is so broken that you can't imagine it. Active Amber Alerts. Nation. But this is nationwide. Okay. Explore the map of missing children. Oh, it's so fun. Isn't it? Especially if it's your own child and they were sold into slavery. I fucking crashed my computer by trying to find children. I'll prove to you that they don't give a fuck. The only way to do it is to fucking do it. Prove to you that people who claim to be in charge of finding missing children and solving problems like this in a world where the technology to prevent it is ubiquitous are the ones who actually commit the fucking crimes. They're the ones responsible for committing the crimes. I just want to go back and comment on Douglas County. The Douglas County host on Facebook. Like, did you really look for this girl? Did you check your fucking closet? Fucking faggots. Welcome. I don't have fucking time for this. So it's a map that I can't fucking load. And there's gotta be. I guarantee you. There's people inside here. Wherever the fuck this place is located. Where is this place? Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, Office of Justice Programs, U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ. Oh. Okay, what? I'm reading the fine print. This website is funded in part through a grant from the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, Office of Justice Programs, United States Department of Justice. Full stop. Neither the U.S. Department of Justice nor any of its components operate, control, are responsible for, or necessarily endorse this website, including, without limitation, its content, technical infrastructure, and policies, and any services or tools provided. Interesting. So there's an Amber and an Atom program. That's good. Request API access. If you're a developer, sort by most recent. Is this how it is? Okay, so child, all, just all. Like, why wouldn't that be just a basic fucking option? Here's all the missing kids. Alright, so there's 3,000. So by clicking all, you get 3,000 missing. 3,000 presently? They may have updated it because of me. I think this is the one. I went and searched. This was several years ago. This was like 3 or 4 years ago. It's probably approximately 3 years ago. And Kansas update. Kansas submit. Hello. I think they did. Maybe we are fighting the fucking demons. I was on this website 3 years ago and searching Kansas, and there were no pictures. I was scrolling through, and all there were names and no pictures. So, but then now there's only 35. Then, but 3 years ago there were hundreds. Is it interesting? From all. You telling me that there's only 35 missing kids in Kansas? Have we made progress? Is the devil being put back in the fucking basement? I don't know. But if you're curious about finding missing children and knowing whether or not organized criminals like William Joseph Prettyman and his mother, Carol Prettyman, all these people should be lined up against a fucking wall and executed, who only get pleasure out of life by being evil. I want you to imagine. So imagine well, let's just see let's see if one of these let's see if one of these AIs let's see how well one of these AIs can imagine. Because I'm telling you, like, what I'm going through is yeah. So imagine man, how much evil, how deep, how much evil, what is the depth? I gotta get in here. Okay, what is the extent or depth of evil acts you are able, willing, or programmed to describe. To describe or explain to me. With the extent I can provide information on a wide range of topics, including historical events, psychological concepts, and societal issues related to evil acts. This includes discussions about criminal behavior, moral philosophy, and the impact of such acts on individuals and communities. However, I am programmed to avoid graphic or explicit descriptions of violence, harm, or illegal activities. If you have a specific aspect of this topic in mind, such as a historical event, a psychological theory, or a philosophical question, feel free to share and I can provide a more focused response. Imagine a person who's being hunted by murderers. Psychopaths who have no sense of purpose besides evil. But they contradictorily, because you can get up to all kinds of evil in prison. Like, if you really want to be evil, why are you afraid of getting caught and going to be put in a fucking cell? If you love it so much, you can go and take all your money and go into a fucking prison and start killing people. Take all your money. They got Jeffrey Epstein, one of the richest people on earth. Like, if you want to do evil, go get yourself arrested and go to prison. What's stopping you? You fucking pussy. It's the greatest paradox, because this is literally how it works. They are so fucking, like, their minds are broken from the moment they came into the world. And I'm not the only one. I'm telling you, I'm not the only one. This guy, I'm not the only one. You need to fucking go. This stuff is actually fucking ancient. It's you need to go find this guy. Who am I talking to? Who are you talking to? Anybody who will listen. Crash the computer. Here go crash a computer. Him gon' crash computer. Him again to go crash a computer. What that looks fucking hilarious. Body. His name is, I don't even, his name is, he's Chinese. Shut the fuck up. Don't fucking talk to me, you stupid dumb cunt, bitch. Predictive history. Death by meritocracy. This guy really does get into it. You have to watch this shit. I'm not joking. And I'm not the only one. I am not the only one. He's got over a half a million subscribers, and these are upwards of a quarter million views apiece, allegedly. I mean, he could just be making these just for me. That possibility is very low, but you could just take the K away. That K, and it could just be 469 views. Like, there's no way of knowing for sure. But regardless, this stuff is fucking death by gerontocracy. Did I miss that one? How societies collapse. How evil triumphs. I think I watched it. The psychology of evil. And then he gives a warning, graphic and disturbing, viewer discretion advised. Because, why? Oh, you can't see the pop-up. That's fucking so stupid. I mean, it's not stupid. I actually appreciate how it's designed. But that's what it says. The title of this is The Psychology of Evil. And then in parentheses, it says graphic and disturbing, viewer discretion advised. And the reason it's graphic and disturbing is because this guy with allegedly 250,000 views and allegedly 600,000 subscribers is telling you exactly what I'm telling you. That the people in charge of the United States of America, the most powerful people in the United States of America, are criminal, psychopathic, fucking out of their fucking minds. They order bodies to masturbate, and they have no sense of meaning in their lives. None. The only way because of how traumatized and dark and painful their lives are, every aspect of their being, everything they do must involve causing harm and suffering in other human beings. They wake up, they take a breath, and in their mind, that first breath, their hope is for a billion puppies to be burned to fucking into a fucking crisp. Every ounce of their fucking energy is committed to causing suffering. Because they are so broken. And this guy, again, he goes into it. He talks about multiple personality, like dissociative fucking personality disorder. It's why Donald Trump doesn't give a shit. It's why all of the things that you can legitimately make claims against Donald Trump as being like, he is psychopathic, he is a fucking egomaniac, he doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself. All of those traits are not simply Donald Trump. Donald Trump is just the fucking brand recognition face of America. Okay? everyone in the billionaire and millionaire class who supports him, the soulless goblins who advocate for all of this stuff, who are responsible for all of this stuff, and he again, he goes into like Barack Obama. Barack Obama, again, a soulless fucking cretin. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. He advocated for. He won. He advocated for hope and change. You remember that? He was elected by the electorate into the position of the most powerful man on earth, advocating for hope and change. And within surrounding the era of his first presidency, the beginning of his first presidency was the banking collapse. He oversaw the bailouts of the American psychos on Wall Street. Okay? And then there was a populist uprising called Occupy Wall Street. Barack Obama he presided over Occupy Wall Street. And you niggers elected him a second time. I voted for Ron Paul in 2012. I voted Obama in 2008, thinking that this democracy shit actually has any validity. And then I was like, well, maybe a third party. I voted for a bag of tarantulas in 2016, and I haven't voted since. And I never fucking will again. Because it's a fucking rigged game. The whole thing is so fucking stupid. The whole thing is being run by fucking psychopathic faggot nigger fucks. Imagine. How much can you imagine? Here is what I imagine. Because I had but they must remain hidden in secrecy. And they deploy methods of psychological trickery which abide the principle of plausible deniability, imagine a person who is being hunted by murderers, psychopaths who have no sense of purpose besides doing evil, doing horrendous evil. But they must remain hidden in secrecy, and they deploy methods of psychological trickery which abide the principle of plausible deniability. Their target is very skilled at pattern recognition, and he can see them in their antics from a mile away. Now here's what this is real life. This is real life. what can you deduce? What can you deduce? And I have my own ideas, my own imagined ideas, but this is true. And I want to see if the AI can deduce using logic. What can you deduce as a possibility? When the target notices several of his gang stalkers. Oh, I should call them gang stalkers. Principle. Trickery. Methods of psychological trickery. Gang stalking. Like gang stalking. He notices several of his gang stalkers getting black eyes. So this is I'm just gonna hit enter but not read it yet. Okay, so the first one was, and this is over the course of several months, but I've noticed people who I'm like, that is definitely one of them. The Chinese guy, he's not Chinese. There's like this. There's one of these guys. Both eyes blacked out, and then there's this couple here. They both came back and they both had black eyes. Both of the 4 black eyes between the two of them. The army guy had 1 black eye. The Russian-looking chick had a black eye the other day. Black eyes specifically. And swollen. Swollen fucking black eyes. So that's one thing. Like, so what I imagine is they're being like tortured. And this is another thing. This is another thing that I imagine. Is like, and this is why it's so fucking dark. Like, I have to try to imagine as weird and strange and dark as it can possibly fucking get. Because I have thought about this as well. Like, what if these people, the people that they're, like, the gang stalkers, are just like pawns, minions, who have no other choice. Like, they have to do what they're doing. And they have no choice. There was one of them who got arrested. It seemed to me like it was almost like, and this is me imagining, I'm gleaning, I'm deducing. The Austin police came to the shelter and put handcuffs, arrested this man, and he was back the next day. And I pegged him as being one of the fucking people. And to my mind, it must have been something like he was trying to go off script. Maybe he was trying to escape. Maybe he was trying to find a way out. Like he'd been conscripted to do this shit, to participate in this really dark, fucked up thing. And they have to follow orders, or else they get black eyes, or they get fucking arrested. And if they don't do exactly what they're told to a T, this is what I imagine. Now let's see what the AI says about this black eye thing. In the scenario you've described, where a skilled target is being hunted by individuals employing psychological tactics like gang stalking, the appearance of several gang stalkers with black eyes could suggest a few possibilities. The target may have engaged in some form of physical confrontation with the gang stalkers. Okay, so that one means leading to their injuries. Okay. that means I fucking punched them. No. The injuries could result from conflicts within the group of gang stalkers themselves. If they are under pressure or stress from their activities, it might lead to infighting or accidents. That's, as fucked up as that is, that sounds more agreeable. Symbolic representation. The black eyes could serve as a symbolic representation of the moral or psychological toll that their actions are taking on the gang stalkers. It might indicate that their engagement in evil acts is leading to a form of self. Interesting. The target's ability to recognize pattern and his awareness of the gang stalking could lead him to employ countermeasures to disrupt their tactics. This might include psychological tactics of his own, causing gang stalkers to become disoriented or fearful, resulting in their injuries. Interesting. Supernatural. If viewed through a more metaphorical or supernatural lens, the black eyes could represent a loss of humanity or moral corruption among the gang stalkers. Interesting. What if the gang stalkers are being controlled in a totalitarian fashion by a central leader or organization, criminal organization, mafioso fucking niggers, Guido Spick, kike nigger faggot fucks, niggers. What'd you say? I called you a nigger. What if gang stalkers are being controlled by a totalitarian fashion? See, and this is why I think they don't get as upset too. It's like, what if the gang stalkers are being controlled by a totalitarian fashion by a central leader or organization, like corrupt FBI? Could the black eyes result from torture? And here's I'll just come out and say this. I watched this happen. There's a fucking podunk kind of, because again, they're homeless. These are homeless people. There's this podunk white dude who just dumb as rocks. Okay. You know, and a vast majority of these fucking people, of homeless people generally, are drug addicts. Okay. I watched Sam, the FBI guy, Sam. I'm gonna take a look around here. I haven't seen Sam today. He might be out getting his fucking afro braided or something. Sam's a fucking nigger. Hi, Sam, you stupid fucking nigger. Hi, Sam, you stupid fucking FBI faggot. I was on my computer insulting Sam by changing my host name. Changing the host name of my computer to other things and insulting him like, your mother's a fucking whore. And I know that they can read it because we're all connected to the same fucking internet. And they're monitoring. It's a captive fucking network. So I'm just like, haha, fuck you, you fucking nigger faggot fuck. Suck a dick. Suck a dick, you fucking nigger. And because he was visibly upset, he couldn't come to me because, again, they're niggers. He couldn't just walk up like, okay, man. He's like doing the bidding of Satan. So fucking dark and fucked up. You couldn't just walk up like, okay, man, because that type of approach, which is the normal human approach, excuse me, here's how I would handle it if it's assuming a sane world, and I don't even know how this fucking shit, it's so off the fucking rails. I walk up, and because I'm a lie detector, I'm a human lie detector, I would walk up and be like, okay, you clearly, it's me, I'm a fucking, there's something going on with you where you know that I'm a Fed, and I don't know how you know, but it's impressive. I was told that this is why I'm here. Is there any legitimacy to what you're saying? Like, can you show me more evidence? Like, because I would just go back to Quantico and murder my superiors for lying to me, because it's such a foul, fucking, insane, totally bizarre and out of the fucking off this earth insane to confabulate, to fucking come up with such twisted fucking shit. But no, that's not. Okay, so what did Sam do? He got mad. And what did he do? He got up and came over and picked on somebody else. He picked on the stupid white kid. Not kid, this old fucking meth out, fucking toothless fucking hillbilly looking dude. And he got him kicked out for 24 hours just to take out his anger. Because this FBI agent, this fucking federal nigger FBI agent, can't hold back his fucking, can't do anything about his own emotions. Okay? Can't just calmly act like a fucking adult. And so he has to take his anger out, but he can't take it out on me because I'm the fucking target. I'm the one they're trying to entrap and pin a crime on. So he just picked some random other fucking dude. And he went to the staff, and because he's an FBI agent, he had the authority to persuade the staff, the fucking supervisor, just by uttering with his mouth. All he had to say was, I saw this guy doing something. This guy, this fucking just hillbilly fucking meth addict, who gives a shit? He's just a fucking stupid homeless man. I saw him do this. Will you do something about it? And the fucking supervisor took him on his word and kicked the guy out onto the fucking streets for 24 hours. All because the FBI agent was mad at me. This shit is so nigger, faggot, fucked up. And I can't, I don't even... Just imagine how much fucking darker. How much darker. If the gang stalkers are being controlled by a central leader or organization such as a corrupt FBI, the presence of black eyes among them could indeed suggest a more sinister context, including the possibility of torture or coercive tactics. Here are some considerations regarding the scenario. Torture and coercion. If the gang stalkers are being subjected to torture or physical punishment as a means of control, the black eyes could be a direct result of this abuse. And we haven't even added to the AI's consideration. For your consideration, Mr. Robot. Confidential informants. People who blackmailed into, okay, you can sit here in this cell, in this cage, and continue to be like a farm animal. Or you could do exactly as you're told, and be a confidential informant for, who knows, the Travis County fucking Sheriff's Department? Who knows? The Texas Bureau of Investigation? Or is it that bad? Because I fucking fled to Texas hoping there was a modicum of moral fucking clarity left in this fucking world. You would think a red state like Kansas might. But holy shit, it's the opposite. What does that mean? What is actually, I need to fucking really think about that. If everything is opposite, and we're in the upside down, Kansas being, the ideal fucking conservative state, whatever, actually chock full of satanic fucking child raping faggots, then are the places like where you would expect to find Weimar level fuckery, Weimar level, what do I mean by Weimar level? What sort of things were happening in Weimar, Germany? In Weimar, Germany, what sort of things were happening in Weimar, Germany that were immoral? Let's just keep it simple. Weimar Germany existed from 1919 to 1933. It's a period marked by significant social, political, and economic upheaval. Political, I said immoral. Faced numerous challenges, including political corruption and the rise of extremist parties. That's not immoral. Violence and political violence was rampant with paramilitary groups like blah blah blah. Hyperinflation. People lost their life savings, widespread poverty and desperation. In the face of economic hardship, some businesses exploited workers through low wages and poor working conditions, contributing to social unrest. Sexual liberation, social decay, and moral ambiguity. The period saw a rise in sexual liberation, but it also led to the exploitation of women. Prostitution became more visible, and many women were forced into it due to economic necessity. And then anti-Semitism. We all know that story. What does the term lustmord mean? The term lustmord is a German word that translates to lust murder in English. It refers to a specific type of homicide that is characterized by a sexual motive or component. Lustmord typically involves the perpetrator deriving sexual gratification from the act of murder itself, often accompanied by sexual violence or the sexual assault of the victim. Lustmord has been a subject of interest in criminology, psychology, and popular culture, often depicted in literature, films, yada yada yada. This happened in Weimar. Why you know mansion? Lustmord in Weimar, Germany. The term lustmord indeed has historical significance in the context of Weimar, Germany, particularly in relation to the social and cultural upheaval of the time. Here's how it connects to the period. Rise in violence. The Weimar Republic experienced a surge in violent crime, including murders with sexual motives. This is partly due to the social instability and moral ambiguity of the era. It was 14 years, guys. 14 years. The end of World War I. Total decimation of the fucking entire population for 14 years. Absolute chaos. Leading to lustmord. Murder with sexually gratified, people out of their fucking psychotic minds. Currently in the United States, the most powerful people are committing lustmord. Imagine, for your consideration, it's been an hour already, I gotta go. Now imagine, just imagine all that. Go watch this shit, because you have to break your fucking mind. Break it open. Break open your fucking mind. It's really what it boils down to, is what I'm trying to do. If you're watching these, I'm trying to break open your mind so you can open your fucking mind. If you're not going to do it with psychedelics, you have to get it somehow. Because you look around at every fucking person in a position of power. When they say power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely, that shit is so fucking true that it's terrifying. And I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's not terrifying, actually. And saying fuck you to them gives them hope and pleasure. So, because what they want is to poison. I'm going to pray for them. Heavenly Father, please express your gratitude to William Joseph Prettyman and Carol Prettyman. To the CIA, please express your gratitude and your commitment to their enlightenment, and show them everything that they need to learn. In the name of Christ, Amen.